Hey, what is going on, guys? I know I'm a little late to the party, but word around the street is that one of me, Kevin's favorite stocks from back in the day, Shift Technologies, has officially filed for bankruptcy. And what's interesting about this is, I've been saying this for years. It's sad when you've been saying this for years and you end up being right, but nobody cares anymore. So even though you've been right, nobody comes back to say, oh, you were right. Thank you for helping me. No, everybody just completely forgets that during the time when this stuff was happening, you had a few people like myself, Strongman Personal Finance, who were trying to tell people that these guys are going to cause you to lose a lot of money. And sure enough, that is exactly what happened. And so me, Kevin, is now joined the race with Jeremy. Him and Jeremy are competing for which clown on YouTube has picked the most bankrupt companies. That's literally what they're fighting for. So we already know Jeremy has like 6, 7, 8 companies he's talked about, stocks that he talked about that literally went bankrupt, literally just ran out of business. And now me, Kevin, is in the same boat. One of the SPACs that me, Kevin, talked about, again, just a random company he found and picked, never did any research. Shift Technologies, a stock that he said would 10x, a stock that he said will go to $40, going to make all this money, blah, blah, blah. They have gone bankrupt and run out of business. So this goes beyond people losing their money. I mean, if you're one of those people who've been holding all this time thinking that me, Kevin's word is law and he's a genius and he's going to help you make all this money, you got absolutely smoked. I mean, I was just looking at the price action, the 5-year chart for Shift Technologies. It is down 99% over the last 5 years. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and play a clip of what me, Kevin, said about Shift Technologies.
Yeah, this was about $20,582 of Shift Technologies. This one's a long play for me, and I really love it. I think it's so undervalued in the market. Compare here, do this, okay? If you like fundamental analysis, do me a favor. Compare Shift Technologies to Vroom and Carvana. And when you look, you'll be like, how is this so cheap?
So in that clip I just played, me, Kevin, clearly says, oh, Shift Technologies is undervalued. If you compare it to Vroom and Carvana, Shift Technologies is better. It's undervalued. It has better fundamentals. Okay, let's go see how that ended up. So let's go look at Vroom, okay? Let's go look at Vroom, which I don't even know what the heck that is, but he said look at Vroom. Okay, let's look at the 5-year chart. Jesus, oh my Lord. Down 97% in the past 5 years. So it looks like Vroom isn't much better than Shift Technologies. Clearly both those companies are trash. Now, one of the things that was weird to me is me, Kevin, said basically that Shift Technologies is better than, like, has better fundamentals than Carvana, and I just find that hilarious because no, it doesn't. I mean, I don't even have to look at any fundamentals to know. I really don't. I mean, Carvana just has the bigger name recognition. Carvana is more known to customers than Shift Technologies. As a matter of fact, I've never in my life heard of Shift Technologies. I did some research. It turns out that Shift Technologies is located in California. So I guess I could kind of see why he likes Shift Technologies. It's in California. It's probably only popular in California. But guess what? Carvana is different. Carvana has commercials that literally play during football games. Carvana is a worldwide known company that is popular everywhere. I live in Chicago and I know about Carvana. People who live in freaking other states, I'm sure, know about Carvana. As a matter of fact, I bought a car like 2 years ago, and guess where I got it from? Carvana. They literally delivered it to me on this nice Carvana truck. They had my car sitting on top of it, brought it down, gave me the keys, had me do the checks. I literally bought my car on Carvana. So for this guy to say that Shift Technologies, a company that I've never ever heard of, is better than Carvana is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and look at Carvana. Let's look at the stock. Let's see. So here's Carvana right here, okay? If we look at Carvana, let's look at the 5-year chart. It's only down 24%. Not that bad. And if you look at the year-to-date chart, pretty good. So the fact that this clown really tried to get you guys to think that Shift Technologies is better than Carvana is absolutely insane. And you know what blows my mind even more? Honestly, this video, I mean, I'm not going to say it's pointless, but unfortunately, when you make these types of videos, you're only going to reach a certain amount of people. There's just so many people who are just so stupid. You just can't save a lot of people. Like, can you believe that this guy who told you that Shift Technologies is better than Carvana and going to go to the moon and all that, this guy literally told you that this stock was going to 10x and went bankrupt. And this guy still has a huge following, still has people following his stock picks. People actually pay this guy money to shadow him. People actually pay this guy hundreds of dollars to join his Stocks and Psychology of Money course. It's just unbelievable. And while we're on the subject of this guy and just his absolute foolishness, not knowing what the heck he's talking about, let's just go ahead and play another clip of what this guy said about Shift Technology stock.
75% on Shift Technologies. Man, this company's so undervalued. I feel like I'm like trying to pump it. It doesn't matter. Like what I care about is Wall Street one day discovering how undervalued Shift Technologies is, and then we get the real pump. I'm not going to be able to do that. I think Shift is a company I'm probably not going to sell out of until it reaches like $40 a share. So I'm sticking with this. It's like a $9 stock right now. I think there's so much room in Shift Technologies. Love this one. I probably got about 440K in Shift, which that's a chunk.
So this guy brags about how undervalued Shift Technologies is. Oh, it's going to the moon. Oh, you know, clearly in this clip I just showed you, he was talking about it when it was at $9. He said it was going to go to 40. Well, if you look at Shift Technologies right now, it's currently sitting at basically zero. Yeah, zero. It's it ain't looking too good because yeah, this company is crap. You know, it really is. What is it? SFC. Let's see what Shift Technologies is sitting at right now. I mean, it's crazy out here. 25 cents. Okay. So this guy talked about Shift Technologies when it was $9. He said it was going to go to $40. It did the complete opposite. It went to 25 cents. And yeah, this is YouTube finance, folks. Bunch of clowns, bunch of losers who have huge followings that just continue to scam and swindle their audience. And unfortunately, in this country, there's nothing we could do about it because this country emboldens and empowers those people. This country loves scammers. This country loves people who commit financial crimes. Obviously, unless you're Sam Bankman-Fried and you've just built up all this bad will and hate from people, then of course they don't love them. But you know, this country loves Kevin O'Leary, who's a clown. This country loves Elon Musk. This country loves BitBoy. I'm sorry, not BitBoy. Me, Kevin. You know, so it just depends on what type of scammer you are. You know, if you're one of the bad scammers like Sam Bankman-Fried and people don't like you, well, in this country, you know, well, that guy's going to go to jail. He's going to be painted and villainized and beat down the media, and they're going to drag his name and say he's the worst thing ever and he's a criminal, he should be in jail. But the other criminals who swindle people and take money from them and steal and do evil things to make the money that they make, well, if that you play the game right the way that they have, like Kevin O'Leary, once again, I keep bringing his name up, and some of these other clowns, well, unfortunately, this country will reward you and you will be able to continue to live your life getting away with scamming your audience. That's the situation we live in. Very sad. Anyway, that'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.